What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Veterans drop today. We have to take a look at it. We always got to do a bunch of rolls. I had a bunch of training from buying it. Overpriced last week when I bought it for 30. You know what? I'm just going to spend most of it today. We're going to see if we can make some coins back. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what I do with cards that are underpriced. Because I just don't sell them. I keep them. I mean, honestly, I'm not about losing coins, especially if training is 25. Right now it's actually 26. You can get a lot of 91s for 26, sometimes a little bit lower than 26 and so on. And you might be able to buy training cheaper than that today because of this reroll. Veterans is usually terrible. Keep this in mind. I've always liked heavyweights. I've always felt like heavyweights go for more. And veterans just don't. Veterans just don't. But you can see the training. You can't see, but the training is 4,400 a piece. Let's go ahead and go to the auction house and take a look. Now, I did buy 100,000 training. I went ahead and bought some more. We're going to do 22 rolls, which is going to cost us 96,000 training. Basically, 2.5 million coins is what we're going to spend on these rolls today. Each roll is going to cost us roughly 96,800. So we need to find cards that are going to be worth more than 110 or so. If they're worth more than 110, we should be good. And if they're not, then, obviously this is a big risk. And I do feel like this is a big risk. I do not think this is a coin-making method. Just so you know, this is probably not a coin-making method. This is probably going to go super bad for me. However, it don't matter. It don't matter. 11 million, I can do whatever the heck I want. Plus, there's so many other methods out there that work. Literally, you can gain 100 coins to 1,000 coins at a time doing boring stuff. But it's tried and true. And it works. But you can see right here the 88s. Anytime we pull an 88, we are taking a huge L. We're going to lose probably 40 to 50,000 every single time we pull an 88. So we don't want to pull 88s. Let's check 89s here. 89. Looks like Jimmy Graham's going for 80,000. I think he's the only 89. Yep. He's the only 89. That's a big L too. That's a big L. Anytime you lose 20 to 30,000 on a roll, that's bad. Let's check all the new guys right here. New guys, oh goodness gracious. So Ryan Fitzpatrick is pretty close to an L already. Robert Quinn, I mean, obviously when you pull a 90, it should be a W today. It should be a W, but you just never know. Unfortunately, you just never know. Cordell Patterson going for 188. Jason McCourty going for 183. Looking good. Those prices are looking fairly good. But how long will those prices stay up there? I don't know. I want to check something out here really fast before I do any kind of rolls. These 88s, obviously they would be big L's, but these 88s going for 55K right now. That is a 25. Like I said, buying training might be cheap today doing this stuff. I would definitely not sell these cards. I would definitely not sell these cards, especially today. I feel like that's not good. Not good at all. I'd want to wait till they're about 27 to 28 training before I try to sell them again. I just wouldn't sell them today. But anyways, let's get right into the rolls. Like I said, we're going to do 22 rolls. And we are hoping and praying for a 90 or a 91. All right, first roll of the day. We're doing 22 rolls. 2.5 million coins invested. What a great animation. Terrible card. Great animation, though. But I do feel like I have to pull out of 22. I'm probably going to have to pull 14 to 15. Probably more than that, actually, of 90s. And as of right now, we are just getting killed. We're probably 100K down right now already. And there's a Jared Cook. We got the first one. Now he's Raider theme team. Unbelievable. I mean, we might as well call this Raiders 22, right? Instead of Madden 22. It's been unbelievable, the Raiders this year. Or another 90. So, look, that's two and two, right? Two good ones, two bad ones. We need probably 15 out of 22 to be good. There's another good one. All right. So, we got to have odds go in our favor for this to happen. I mean, really, we're going to have to pull 67 to 75% or so. Have to be good ones. Otherwise, this is going to be a huge L. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to see how much training we would get back after all this is over, too. And see how much of an L that is, too. Because you can kind of gauge whether or not you're going to make coins based on how much training you lost. Look at that, DJ Swearinger. I mean, it's bad, man. Anybody doing these rolls, don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. You have to buy training for like 20 to make this actually worthwhile. You can see right now I'm just pulling garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. And there's another Robert Quinn, but I mean, we've probably pulled 5 bad ones and 4 good ones. I mean, and the good ones haven't been great. We need to pull a Cordell Patterson or a Jason McCourty to really say, wow, look at that. Other than that, it's not, it's just not great. There's a Jason McCourty, all right. And I think that's 7,000 training right there, so we'd be plus 2,600 training on that. But I think 90s go for, what, 5K? So, that's only a 600. I feel like, here's what I feel like EA is doing this year. I feel like EA is sticking their middle finger up at literally all of us. We're able to make coins, and there's a lot of people out there. Hopefully you follow me. Hopefully you're subscribed to me. That way you can make coins too when I'm making coins. Every single method that I do is there. I post literally everything. Now I might not post every day what I'm doing, but I'm just doing the same tried and true methods every single day to make a little bit of coin. And I don't play a ton. I don't actually play a ton, but my methods work. And there's other people out there that post methods. But if you're doing the gap method to make your coins, God help you, because that is the most boring method there is. However, it does work, and you will make a lot of coin. I thought about doing 100K and get players, but I don't know if I can stomach doing that at this time of year. I'm not looking for peanuts. I'm looking for the huge amounts of coin. And goodness gracious, this has probably been, like I said, 2.5 million coins invested into this. And that's at 26 training. 96,800 training times 26 training equals 2.516 million coins. I don't think I'm going to get that back. And for me, I've lost actually more than that, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see. We got our strategy item. All right, doesn't really matter. We've got everything we need. But let's go to a binder. Let's take a look. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to see if we were to quick sell it. Now, I did switch from Josh Allen. I got rid of Josh Allen and got Kyle Wilson back. Josh Allen is better. Keep this in mind. Josh Allen is better. However, for the sake of what I'm doing, I really don't see the point in not using Kyle Wilson, because Josh Allen sold for 400K and Kyle Wilson costs 100K with his power up and his regular card. So it doesn't make any sense to not use Kyle Wilson when he's just a sliver worse. But that's so based on that, we would have lost 15,000 training, which 15,000 training times the 26 coins per training, we would have lost about roughly 390,000. So if I lost 390,000, I'm going to be super happy actually. But you know what? Let's just go through this and we'll update you at the very end here. All right. So after adding everything up, if I was to go ahead and sell everything right now, I would have lost approximately 420,000 coins after taxes. Obviously not good. You know what I realize is I never pulled one Cordell Patterson, and that's actually the card I want. That sucks. That sucks. But it is what it is, guys. You know what? You can't win them all. You know, it is what it is, right? There's nothing much we can do about it. Now, I can tell you right now, these 88s are selling for roughly 60K or something. So after tax, about 54. That's around 25 training. I don't think I'm going to sell them for that. I feel like that's not okay. Jimmy Graham right here, you can see he's 85K after tax. You're looking at, what, 74 or so. So he would be roughly 23 training. So clearly I can't sell him. And so on. And that's kind of how I go about all this stuff. You can see Jason McCourty right here, 182. So after tax, he'd be 164. So that's another 23 train. It just doesn't make any sense for me to sell those guys. Now, if you want to cash out, clearly that's probably the best thing for you. So you can look at 177. So it's about 160 after tax. So this guy's a 32 training. This is, that guy would be clearly a sell. But I think that might be the only one that might be just clearly a sell. So a 90, a 126, I mean, that's cheap. That's cheap, right? So this is what I kind of do. I'm not going to quick sell stuff if I'm barely going to get, or I'm not going to sell the stuff if I'm barely going to get any training. Now, unless you want to look at your coin stack and say, look at me, look at my coin stack. I'm probably just going to take the risk and hold on to it. I do expect prices to drop again tomorrow with weekly rewards coming out. I do expect prices to drop. And you know what? Let's give you a bonus here fast. Two sets to think about doing. And I did them both yesterday. Do your numbers first, but 2 sets that were very profitable yesterday. Andre Rison, very profitable yesterday. 50 plus K profit, as in. Charles Haley, another one that was 50 plus K profit yesterday. I did both of these sets yesterday and made over 150,000 coins doing it. Take that for what you want, right? These sets are still profitable, but if you were to do the Giants, Phil Simms was like 100K negative yesterday. So kind of a thing I'm thinking about maybe possibly doing Dan Marino again. I don't know if I'm going to be that dumb, but I might. If the profit is there, I'll do it. So anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I will definitely see you later.